Just love it. Just loves you. So marriage is for life. One man, one woman for life. And the only reason that you can get like married again is if your partner dies, and you cannot marry someone who's been divorced. So the only reason for a second marriage is if someone dies, and then you have to marry someone who's never been divorced. But anyway, so marriage is for life. One man, one woman for life. So you want to get it right. And if you've got it wrong, you have to. If you're in a remarriage, like one of you has been divorced, you have to get a divorce from that marriage and be single. But anyways, here's Romans 7 sheds some more light. This is in the King James version, but the thought is conveyed in the other versions as well. But the King James version's Romans 7 verse 2 and 3. For the woman which hath a husband is bound by law to her husband so long as he liveth. So a woman is bound by law to her husband as long as he lives. One man, one woman for life. But if the husband be dead, she is loosed from the law of her husband. So then, if while her husband liveth she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. So if her husband's living and she marries someone else, she shall be called an adulteress. So it's an ongoing state of adultery. If your husband or wife is still living, whether you get a divorce or not and remarry, it's still uh, it's still adultery. So so then, if while her husband liveth she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. So if I marry someone and then get a divorce and marry another woman, I'm an adulterer because I've left the covenant wife of my youth. It's one man, one woman for life. If you get divorced and remarried, like that's in the eyes of the government, not in the eyes of God. So it's continual adultery. So that's Romans 7. And then give me 1 second. Let me pull up my thoughts. Hold on. And then the Greek tense in Matthew, Mark, and I forgot the other place where it says you commit adultery, it's an ongoing state. Moikatai is the Greek word. And then also I just wanted to relate, I was talking to somebody about Jesus. And then out of the blue, they just asked me, like, is it sin to be in a remarriage because they were in a remarriage? And just out of the blue. So obviously they were convicted about it. And as soon as they asked me, I felt like sick to my stomach. Like I felt like they were living in sin, but I didn't really know. And if you notice, if you meet someone and you find out that they're in a remarriage, you like look differently upon them. And I think like we're not supposed to like throw rocks at them, but like it's like obvious to everyone if you're in a remarriage, something's wrong. It's like a sick feeling in your stomach, like they're in a remarriage, they're not supposed to be. Like you're supposed one man, one woman for life. So, anyways, and then also, well, I'll save that for next. Well, I'll throw it in here. John the Baptist. Oh man, now I gotta find this in the Bible. Hold on. Crud. John the Baptist, the reason he died, John the Baptist died because of remarriage, because he said to Herod, it's not right for you to have your brother Philip's wife, but they were married. If you read in one of the gospel accounts, Herodias was Herod's wife, and John the Baptist called her Philip's wife. So Herodias was Herod's wife, but John the Baptist said, it's not right for you to have your brother Philip's wife. So John the Baptist still considered Herodias to be Philip's wife because it doesn't matter that they got a divorce and a remarriage. That was continuous adultery. So the reason John the Baptist was murdered was because they didn't like what he was saying, that divorce and remarriage is continuous, ongoing adultery. So John the Baptist was saying, it doesn't matter, Herod, that you married her, like she married Philip first. And Herodias couldn't go back to Philip and be his wife because she had been remarried. Like that would be another remarriage. Anyways, I hope this helps. Love you, Jesus loves you. Jesus.